Dandelion, wait for me. Under the bright morning sun, Little and his younger sister Lily quietly asked their mom for permission to go into the forest to look for berries. Mom reminded the two siblings to be careful and to come home early. Little nodded enthusiastically, holding Lily's hand tightly, eagerly stepping into the familiar woods. The two siblings busily searched beneath the lush green leaves. But strangely today, there wasn't a single berry to be found. Their stomachs began to rumble, so Little picked a few tender blades of grass and nibbled on them to stave off his hunger. Suddenly, a leaf brushed against Little's nose, making him let out a big sneeze. Ah! The sneeze vibrated through a nearby bush. Hundreds of fluffy white dandelions, previously still, suddenly awakened, soaring into the air like tiny, graceful parachutes. Little stared in wonder, his eyes wide with curiosity. "What kind of strange flowers are these?" Little exclaimed. Lily stood beside him, and seeing her brother's surprise, she burst into laughter. Lily's clear laughter mingled with the rustling of the wind, making Little unable to resist laughing out loud too. A wave of excitement surged through Little. Without much thought, he immediately chased after the white parachutes, flying high in the wind. "Wait for me! Wait for me!" Little ran, laughed, and shouted. He eagerly pursued the dandelions, completely unaware that he had run past countless ancient trees, crossing numerous familiar paths. The more he ran, the more Little felt as if he were flying, merging with the dance of the wind and flowers. It wasn't until the last dandelions disappeared behind the foliage that Little finally came to his senses. He stopped abruptly, his heart pounding. "Where's Lily?" He was startled, realizing with alarm that he had forgotten his sister. On shaky legs, Little quickly ran back. His heart was burning with fear. He called Lily's name loudly, but only the wind answered. Returning to the original spot, Lily was nowhere to be seen. Little frantically searched around. After a while, he heard a soft whimpering coming from a thick bush. "Lily, my Lily!" Little was overjoyed and rushed over. Lily was curled up in the bush, her eyes red. Little quickly hugged her tightly, his voice trembling. I'm so sorry, Lily. I got too caught up playing. I forgot about you." Lily didn't scold her brother at all. She just buried her head in Little's chest. The two siblings held each other's hands, comforting each other, and then found their way home. Back in their cozy home, the two siblings excitedly recounted the story of the dandelions and their unexpected adventure to their parents. Little anxiously awaited a scolding from his mom, but it didn't come. Mom just gently stroked their heads, her eyes full of love. Little's dad smiled kindly and said, "The first time I saw dandelions, I was just as surprised and excited as you are, Little." The whole family burst into laughter. In that warm laughter, Little suddenly realized, everyone was once a curious child, and everyone has had their own little adventures. And that's what makes this life so magical.